everybody and welcome back to my channel. If it's the first time that you're joining, I hope that you enjoy your time here at the mirror image. If you haven't subscribed already, please don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. That way you'll always be informed whenever I upload a new video and you'll always be up to date. Next, I think we're going to go into makeup, right? So first, I think I'm going to start off with primers. So I would not put makeup on without a primer. I will not ever let any makeup touch my face without a primer, because those of you who don't know, a primer's purpose, yes, we have primers that help for discoloration, primers for pores, but the main purpose of a primer is to form that barrier or that layer between your skin and your makeup, so that the makeup doesn't actually fuse into your skin. So it forms that protective barrier layer, and then it gives you that other properties of smoothing, filling out pores, color correcting. So the primer that I cannot live without is this little guy here. That's the Benefit Professional Primer. So I have a bit of open or large pores in this area here, and I like to smooth it out with this. So I use this every single day. I've tried lots of I have a lot of other primers for my face, but this is the one that I always carry if I'm traveling. If I have a special event, this is the one that I use. I haven't actually invested in the big or the large size one as yet. I buy these little ones here. That Benefit sells, I think it's like 165 rand for these, and this is something that I can't live without. So next is foundations. And this foundation is something that I've been using for a few years now, and I've always repurchased it. It's my favorite foundation of all time. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I know many people use this one here. But there's something about the foundation that I also don't really love. So this is something that I have a love-hate relationship with. I love it, but at the same time, there is something about it that I don't like, and that is it can be a bit too drying for my skin. So my skin type is a combination, so I'd say combination to oily. Okay, so that's why I love this foundation. It sucks everything out of my face. It makes it look all matte and clear the whole day long, and I know when I put on this foundation in the morning, at the end of the day my skin or my makeup is going to look the exact same way it looked in the morning. Okay, that being said, I only use this foundation again on special occasions, or if I have functions to go to, or if I know I'm going to be out the whole day long, or even if I'm going to the beach or something like that where I know it's going to be high humidity, then this is the one I gravitate towards. I would not wear this every day, and I wouldn't recommend that you wear it unless you have like super oily skin, because most of us work in an air-conditioned office, which also dries out our skin. And I find when I wear this on a daily basis, sitting in an office with an air conditioning, at the end of the day I literally feel it here under my eyes, that the moisture is totally sucked out of it, that my face needs, like, I need to like spray some water or some moisture on it. And that's just my personal opinion. I mean, if it's fine for you, then I'd say go ahead, wear it every day. But just for me personally and my skin type, this foundation is something that I'm not going to wear every day, but I love it for special occasions and if I'm going to be out the entire day. So what do I wear then every day, or what's my holy grail foundation for everyday use? And that's this guy over here. It's the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation and concealer. I love it because it's a 2-in-1. It's foundation and a concealer, so if you're on the go, if you're rushing in the morning, you just like pull it out and it does a 2-in-1 job. I personally love pump bottles in foundations because that way it's easier to get the product out, you don't contaminate the rest of it. But this one I like because it has a huge applicator, if you can see. So you just like tap it in. I just put it at the back of my hand and spray it all over your face, or you can directly put it there. Sometimes I spot conceal with it. So this one's really nice. It's I won't say it gives you a matte finish. I personally love matte finish foundations, but you can set it with a good translucent powder and it will give you that matte effect, but it allows my skin to breathe. So that's why this is something that I'd use every day, but I had to add it to my Holy Grail. So for Holy Grail foundations, it's these two right over here. Next up is concealers. Okay, so when I say concealers, I mean concealers for highlighting under the eye, my T-zone, so just highlighting my face, not color correcting, because my foundation does that for me. So this actually was an easy choice, and that is my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I love this concealer. It's really nice under the eyes. It feels comfortable on my skin. It comes in a range of shades as well. I'm in NC42. Sorry, I forgot to mention. So in the Double Wear foundation, I'm in the shade Bronze, just 5W1, and in the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation, I'm in the shade Cream Caramel. Okay, so this one here is a bit orange for my skin tone, but I like it because I have some areas that I like to conceal, so it does the job, a literal 2-in-1 job. But then I highlight with a lighter concealer, and that's the NC42 in my MAC Pro Longwear. So it kind of counteracts the orangeness for me. And then another concealer that I absolutely love is the LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm in the shade Creamy Beige. So number one concealer would be the MAC Pro Longwear, but if you want to get something just as good on a budget, I would recommend the LA Girl concealers. There's a range of colors. You can find your perfect color in these ones. There's also color correcting concealers, and you get these at discount for about, I think it's 50 bucks. Yeah, for 50 rand. Say this is a real good HD concealer. It blends beautifully on the skin, feels really comfortable, and gives you that flawless look as well. So I always have one of these kept away just in case. So we've done primers, foundation, concealers, and next we're going to go to powders. I've been struggling to find a good face powder or a compact powder for a while. I've tried many brands, but I haven't been able to totally fall in love with any of the powders. I have to say that I currently am enjoying the Benefit Hello Flawless powder, but I haven't used it long enough to actually say it's my Holy Grail powder. I really enjoy it, but I haven't really found a Holy Grail compact powder. But I have found a Holy Grail loose powder, and that, if you've been following my YouTube channel, you would know that I always use my RCMA No Color Setting powder. This powder is my Holy Grail powder. I know it looks white here, but it's a translucent powder, so it does not actually give me any color. It goes on white, yes, but as you dust it on your face, it literally just mattifies your foundation, and it doesn't really add a color or a white hue or anything of that sort to your foundation. This powder, actually I bought it online, so I'll try and link some of the places that you can actually buy it from, and it's about like 300 rand for this huge bottle here. I've had this one, I think, for what, maybe 8 to 10 months already, and it's just about halfway through. So I mean, it's gonna last you a really long time. I will link it down below on the places that you can actually purchase this, so check all the details in the description box below. Contours. So I've been trying to look for a real good contour powder for a while. I've tried many powders, and I finally found my holy grail set, and this one is the NYX highlight and contour palette. So I simply love this palette. It is the one that I travel with. It has a range of shades here for contouring, whether you like a more warmer contour, if you have a lighter skin tone, if you have darker skin tones. We have a range of shades here, and they don't leave your skin looking muddy or too dark or too cool and gray. It's just the perfect combination of shades. I actually don't really use the highlight shades too much on this palette because they're a bit too light for me, but I love the contour shades in this palette. And yeah, you can pick this up at most click stores that keep NYX cosmetics in there.